Oh, so close. What's up, guys? Welcome back. It is now a red trade. I was green on this one for a sec. Um, didn't get as much continuation I was hoping for. Whoa, there we go. There's that fat pullback that I was not hoping for. Um, hold up here. Let me focus for a sec. Let's stop out of this one. Small loss there. Anyway, guys, good morning, welcome back. Starting the stream a little bit early here because Htcr is popping up. So let's see if we can get a little bit more action. Htcr on this one. Who knows? Maybe. Let's see, all volume is good. Everything is looking good. All right. I was up like 30, 40 on this one. Still very small amount, but I was kind of hoping, all right, well, let's get a little bit continuation. Unfortunately, we didn't. I sold my first shares at 199, and then it sold off, and then I sold the other half at 195. Basically, a scratch trade. Man, yesterday was just brutal with the scratches. I think I had I forgot the actual amount of trades I had yesterday, but it was basically like a dozen scratches. I would make 100, I would lose 100, make 100, lose 100. It was a bit exhausting. With HTCR, we actually had a little bit of good momentum. We were back above the 5-minute candle, and we were crawling higher. And then whack, it got sold into. So we never really got over 100,000 shares. You always want to keep an eye out for volume. For a $2 stock, you should be seeing over 100,000 shares. Maybe not initially, not in the first 1, 2, 3 1-minute candles, but very soon after. And if it doesn't, there's a big chance it's not going to have that continuation. On top of that, typically you want to see a ticker move up from the close at least 40% really, really fast. Otherwise, it's a red flag for me. And HTCR, you saw it. It didn't do either one of those things, and this one ended up failing. So there's a reason we look out for these things. So it is what it is, not the end of the world. We'll just wait for the next ticker whenever that is. So it's a bit of a waiting game here. Found some support at VWAP. Not so bad. I'm going to pause for now. Maybe I'll come back. But again, I'm waiting for a little bit more action. Maybe it's going to be HTCR, but it's got to convince me first. I think it's time to read a little bit of news here together. Let's see what's going on in the world. Unfortunately, Htcr died on us so quick, so it just wasn't tradable. Ooh, itchy eye, itchy eye. Okay, let's not itch it anymore. The Friday before Halloween. Is that true? Is Halloween already? Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, it's true. Halloween's on the 31st. For some reason, I didn't think it was so late in the month. Although, I even told myself today it was the 28th. I was like, I don't know why I forgot. Yeah, yesterday was a big sell-off on tech again. Dow up, so Nasdaq at 10.7. It's really starting to feel like the Nasdaq's gonna be below 10,000 at one point, or soon again, I should say. And it was Amazon, lower than expected sales. Yeah, so Amazon really tanked with the market. Let's pull this up quickly. So big sell-off there on earnings, and that hurt. 20% down in just one candle pretty much. So this one, AMZN, is at 97 right now. So they did recover a little bit after that big sell-off, but I mean this was heavy. This was a really, really big sell-off. So let's just say generally in this area there's big support. Yesterday we cracked it. Now we're trending back higher at around 97. So that was pretty wicked for sure. Make this a purple line. Let's go to the weekly on this one. Oh man, imagine you were long Amazon. I mean that's going to be some heavy recovery. I wouldn't really be long any large company that hasn't sold off at least 60% or so. In terms of Amazon, we had about a 47% sell-off. Oops, I removed my line on accident. So $100, some big support, 75 zone. So maybe we're going to get a continuation. $80 is going to be big support as well, and then again at like 65. But I think 75 is going to be a pretty key area. Forrest, you're in Brazil? How long have you been in Brazil for? An SP Spiring. What are you confused about? We haven't even really got started with anything confusing yet. The U.S. economy grew again in Q3 after shrinking the first half of the year, but while an annualized GDP growth of 2.6% came in higher than expected. That's actually, yeah, that is higher than I expected too. Slower consumer spending. Yeah, and the household, the housing market is really getting tough. Musk expands his empire. I think we talked about this one in depth already. I love that video where he walks into the headquarters with his sink. That is just good. The Twitter headquarters. Let's see. Elon Musk, richest person on the planet, is the CEO of the world's most valuable automaker, heads up $125 billion aerospace giant, and as of yesterday, is the owner of the middling social media company called Twitter. $44 billion deal was closed last night, less than 24 hours before the deadline. On Twitter, he's the chief twit. That's good. He fired 4 executives already, including Parag Agrawal. Parag Agrawal. I don't know if I'm butchering that. I probably am. And he was just appointed by the by Jack Dorsey. Oh, Yannick. All right. Good to see you in the stream. It's still very early. So Maybe we'll get some more action. Maybe we'll see some live day trading, but usually that doesn't happen lately until we're closer to around 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, just because we're in a slow bear market, so things are a little bit, we're not really getting a nice pre-market action like we used to. You've been there for a year on a digital nomad visa. Damn, all right. Okay, so you're doing a lot of hopping. That's tough, man. Doing that kind of hopping when you're trying, trade full time, I find very difficult. I mean, I was there. In a way, I'm still there. But I hope you're enjoying it. That's the most important part, right? So I think the most interesting thing that Twitter, Elon wants to do is turn Twitter into a super app called X, kind of like in China, how you have that app that you can do everything with, WeChat. Been breaking on the path. Let's see. This is interesting here with the free speech. So it'll be interesting to see if they unban people that were previously banned. Let's quickly look at DAIO. It was just popping up. Needs more volume. Doesn't look interesting. Yeah, the mortgage rates are pretty heavy, but that also means you're getting cheaper houses, so kind of evens out a little bit. We might have some more news from me personally coming up with mortgage rates. We'll see if something grows out of that in the next few months. I'll keep you guys posted. Should be interesting. Zuck's only giving out Tootsie Rolls this Halloween. I love Tootsie Rolls. $100 billion. Mark Zuckerberg's net worth shrunk in the last 13 months. That's heavy. Yeah. So, oh man. Every time I look at Meta, I'm just like, wow, what a sell-off. So this one's below 100 and a $263 billion market cap. Yeah, this one just doesn't stop. It's down 74% now. This ticker could be a really good bottom buy coming up. I just feel like it's had such an insane sell-off that it'll probably be a good buy. I remember this ticker IPO'd, and I was thinking, I should probably buy some. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. I mean, that return was insane. Anywho, let's see. Like right now we're below 100. Some really, really big support around 74, 75. So I think if we see that area, I'll go for a dead cat bounce. I'll turn this one into a swing trade. Even dying stocks find their bounces. So I'm going to put an alert here at 77. I'll definitely size into this one at one point. What's a stock TR? It's not VR, right? The war in Ukraine will boost renewable energy. Surprise. An event-based futures market aimed at retail traders. Oh boy. This will be allowed to let investors bet on election outcomes, including the upcoming midterms. That's kind of interesting. I don't know if that's like healthy, but it's definitely interesting. It'll allow us to kind of gauge in a better way what people actually think about who's going to win. It's going to be really cool, actually. Oh, wow, I totally misinterpreted that comment. Totally different. TR, yeah, I do like Tootsie Roll. To be honest, I didn't know Tootsie Roll was an actual stock. I thought it was going to be owned by, I don't know, I don't know, one of the bigger, maybe like owned by Coca-Cola or owned by Pepsi, and then you'd be, buying Coca-Cola to own Tootsie Roll. I did not know they were, wow. And they go way back too. Do we go further back here? Who owns this stock? That's the real question. Why would you own this stock? They've been basically flat for over 20 years. That's disgusting. What kind of they pay a 1% dividend. That's pretty much worthless. Wow. That's crazy. I don't know why somebody would own this company. That's really interesting. Well, they've had a strong run. Why are they running so hard right now? Or do they sell more Tootsie Rolls? Stop it. This is so weird. .92% dividend, so it's even worse than I thought. It was the year I was born. I'm not convinced, but interesting. Very, very good to point that out. Whereas I was really wondering why, what you meant by that originally. That's true. Bitcoin really stabilized around $20,000, which is good. In a way, that's great. It's really nice to use a currency that's stable. It was kind of hard to actually want to use Bitcoin when it was fluctuating so much. I know we pay out more in the past. We paid out a lot of clients with Bitcoin and Litecoin actually, And at one point, we were just buying it every day. We had to do a payout because if you hold it for a week, you know, you're either up or down 20, 30%, and it just doesn't make sense financially to do that. Especially if it's in a bear market. You know, in a bull market, you might get lucky sometimes, but even then, you know, you're dealing with massive swings. So right now, if you buy Bitcoin, you're pretty much guaranteed that it's, you know, between $19,000 and $21,000, which is, you know, pretty convenient. %67% of travelers prefer aisle seats over plane seats, or over plane, the window seats, which totally makes sense. And who would vote for the middle? What kind of weird person is that? But me personally, I'm an aisle seat person for sure. I like aisle seats. I don't care about the window. I want to be able to get up when I want to. Your post-fire rogue employee hacked the company's Twitter account and website to post hateful messages. Lock me 35. Stamp out inflation. That's crazy because interest rates in Europe are very low, so this is a big deal. Nothing unexpected though. He lost $2 billion in one day. That's pretty heavy because his net worth is only like 7 to 10 billion. So I mean, he, let's say, wiped out between 20 and 30% of his net worth. That's pretty crazy. 25% max maybe. Today is the last day you can buy bonds at 9.6% interest rates. I was gonna actually make a video about that, but this one slid through my fingers, and I've been making a lot of videos lately. This one I did not have a chance to make, which is fine. I don't have a lot of experience with bonds myself, so I think there's other really good sources for that. What else is going on? A lot of this stuff is old, not old news, but we've kind of reviewed to some extent already. Man, the amount of shootings that always pop up on NPR are just mind-blowing. $44 billion Twitter deal. Already read about. Have you guys seen this video? This guy, former leader of the Communist Party, gets basically like dragged out of here. He was basically MIA. It's crazy how like unemotional these people are. I feel like if someone was like passing out next to me, I would be trying to do something about it. I don't know, at least support them a little bit maybe, or maybe cover them from the camera. I don't know, that's very weird. Oh, I thought there was a ticker for a second, but there wasn't. I think I'm daydreaming. Guys, we're going to be working on memes today again. I hope everyone knows that. Yesterday we published 2 memes. That was really nice. Today, at least one. Yeah, what? Is this real? What kind of sketchy building is that? That's so bad. There we go. Dude, that's when you quit your job right there. That's like, screw this. I don't need this in my life. Live scenes from Twitter HQ. That's good. Posting this in the Discord. This is my inspiration here before we get serious ourselves. Musk will take CEO role and reverse life bans.
Let's see it.
Sure thing. We like the stock.
VR is so realistic. Yeah, okay, this is going. All right, last one. This is too good. guys. I got a lot of practice to do to try to compete with Wall Street bets. This is too good. Look, this guy's even crying out here. Oh man, that is gold. All right, let's keep going through here. All right, nice little retest hopefully, and we're gonna get an explosive run on Ethereum. I don't know, probably not. I would actually go ahead, probably take some profits if we broke above the 180 SMA. I'm not, super bullish on a straight up continuation. You can always rebuy. Tesla at 700 billion. Look at this one. Not too bad. J&J, Bitcoin at 386. Slightly going down again. All the top companies here, everything in first place, like the top 10 are basically selling off. I mean, look at Amazon. 7%. Is this updated? I feel like this is way worse. Oh, it's gonna update today when the market opens. Yeah, so this is Amazon's about to be below silver, and it's gonna be around Tesla. That's crazy. Alphabet. Saudi Aramco. Yeah, everything's taking a plunge. This has been a tough week. I'm gonna watch the news for a second here, just 90 seconds. Look how freaking warm it is in Berlin right now. 21 Celsius. It's insane. What is that? 69 degrees. Classic Berlin. Have you guys ever checked out Twitter's page itself? Never even thought about. So Twitter posted its status to what's happening. So good. My Twitter is like a diary, except I'm making it everyone's problem. We actually got some good tweets on here. Very nice. I'm gonna follow them just to see what I can learn. I've been it's tough to say live because I wasn't officially living here based on my residential status because I was always gone for more than 6 months per year, but so on and off for about 5 years now. Friday personal spending. Yeah, today that comes out at 8:30. So basically in 40 minutes. What are my pesky penguins up to? Oof, a new low of 1.7. I don't think I've seen that before. That's very, very low. I think a big reason for that is the way Solana is being treated more than anything. Well, not treated, but let's just say its performance is really underwhelming. And I think that's really creating a bit of a problem. Oh, actually, I still have it open here. It's just not bouncing like everything else is. So it's not a good sign for Solana. Oh man, I had a really good idea for a tweet today. It was, and what is this? This is like a knockoff of that other version. I don't know how I feel about that. No, I like the OG one more. What are you talking about? Whereas my girlfriend moved in with me 2 years ago, so it's not like I'm just sitting in some Altbau by myself. I guess I'm just gonna go down the list. Quick meme. Create your own meme. Let's see how this works. All right. What's hot? Yeah, give us the hot ones. How is this a meme? Breeding the lions. Oh, yeah. But still, it's a bit weird. No. All right, let's go back here. Imgur, it's not very close. I still don't think DAIO is even worth looking at the moment. Have you guys noticed we had some big updates to Trade Journal, by the way, with the import wizard, where if you just go to import, actually no, if you could see now an import report, and basically everything is going to happen in the back end. I don't have any import reports right now because this is new. And the old system did not use this methodology, so it's like new classes, new database for these things. So now if you import trades, you can see your import happening in the background if it's a very large file. So this is a huge new update. we've been working on for over a month. It's been kicking our butt because a lot of the logic is just totally new. So definitely give that a check out. How do I find that one meme here, for example? How do I get to the meme where create a meme? All right, okay, I've used, yes, I think this is the site I was looking for. All right. Now, where's that guy that looks for, oh, they got some really good memes here. These are all the classic ones. No, where's the dude? Oh, right in the beginning. Here we go. Okay, text one. Oh, you can add to image as well. Look at this. Huh, that might come in handy. We'll see. How would I go ahead and delete this one? I'm gonna go to a reset. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Reset. If I wanted to remove watermark, I gotta pay for that. I'm not sure if I want to pay for that. Save. Alright, I'm not on that level yet. What am I trying to do? We all know that trading is all about consistency, sticking to something. Morning, Jay. All right, if you know a way to improve this one, I'm all ears. Is that how you write attention span? I think so, yeah, attention span. Huh. Alright, I'm trying to think here. It would probably be good to insinuate that you need to stick to one strategy. Uh-oh, that's not what I wanted to do. So this one would be red. I'm not sure if that looks so good though. Let's go back to black. This could be red. New trading strategy. Yes, 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 we're making progress. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Black. Does that make sense? What happens if I open image in new tab? I think this is going to be... Can I put this copy image in my Canva here? Because I feel like... Let me see. It's not a perfect square. No, it's not. I'm going to have to... I'll have to edit this picture afterwards. Thinking about making a page where I'm going to list all the memes, like a post on Trade Journal or something like that. If I'm on Twitter, can I embed? Can I embed tweets? Let's see here. It kind of works. All right. It's a slow pre-market. If anyone's wondering, I only did one trade today. One trade on Htcr. Unfortunately, it died before there was any continuation. I'm still swinging coin. If we don't get a good rebound today, I might cut some of this position, but it was a big sell-off yesterday, so we'll see. I'm still up to about 2,000 on it. And other than that, just kind of hanging out, waiting for a ticker to pop up. It is Friday after all, so I'm hoping that, I can get green quick, and then I'll call it as soon as possible. Or just stick around a little bit longer, but do no more trading. Mondays and Fridays, I like to call it as fast as I can. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna finish a little bit of egg in the kitchen. All right, so I'm back. And at first I got nervous because I was like, oh my, we have a big ticker, but it's not really moving. So Nuvl and Qngy, I'm just not sure if they're so interesting. I think Qngy might have some potential here, so I'm gonna keep an eye on it for a second. Wow, look at View. Absolutely got destroyed yesterday. Qngy. Nope, GY. Putting on my second screen as well. Let's just go to the 4 hour and map out some zones on this one. Clearly around $2 and then again at $3, so that's very easy. We did have a spike recently. Let's go to the 15-minute and you'll see that right in this area there's a little bit of support and resistance around 177. I think that's worth noting. So we're pulling back to that zone right now. Volume's not that bad on this one. Let's see how well it behaves here. Well, it behaves. I'm not sure if that's the right way to put it. Finding support. Joining in on 81, looking for a move over 90. Very small position size. Can we get that move over 90? So far, it's really struggling. Stopping out. Too slow for me. Breakout or bailout. No movement on these other tickers either. Oh, I think it did it. I think it did the breakout. I'm watching it on my second screen. I just want to... Well, it's at 81. I stopped out at 81. In the meantime, which meme do you guys think is better? Do you guys think this meme is better, the downfall of traders? Or do you guys think this one is better? Which, the green is good, red is bad, so I was thinking maybe it tells a story. But I think this one's more obvious. I think I'm going to go with this one. Let me know what you guys think. Oh, Bitcoin just had a serious pullback. And an instant recovery. Oh man, what just happened? Look at this. Bitcoin just went absolutely berserk. You guys see that? Huge sell-off. I mean, we're talking about 1.5% move. This is big. This is a big move in crypto world. Whoa, SPY also running. Well, I guess that we know what happened. News. We had the personal spending and personal income for September come out. Forecast was 0.2, 0.3 respectively, and actual was better, so we beat estimates. So that just came out at 8:30. I'm not sure if that's gonna hold though, how well it's going to actually amount to anything. Nuvl being called out from Mason. I'm not sure if NUVL is going to be really tradable. I like the percent increase on these tickers, but there is almost no tradable volume. Very weird situation to be in. Support near VWAP on QN. Possible small entry here, right around VWAP. I'm not gonna chase. Oh no. I didn't have good till cancel selected or pre-market. That's unfortunate. Well, I made my $3, but I didn't get a full size. I didn't even remotely get a size. SPRC, let's go to this one. Popping up. Not really seeing anything worth trading. Still waiting. Yes. All right, guys, my meme is done. Let's go ahead and put that puppy on social media. I'm still watching Qngy primarily on my second screen. On my second screen, you see all 6 charts that I like to keep an eye on, different tickers. I have larger indexes, my swing trade on the top row, and then on the bottom row, or the small caps that I'm looking at. And they're all in the 5 minute, which gives me a little better overview of better setups. I gotta say, Nuvl, I mean, it's pumping up here. On the 5 minute, it looks really attractive, but then you look at the volume profile, and then you look at the 1 minute, and you're like, wait a second, something's not right here. And yeah, this ticker is quite lousy in terms of actual momentum. Qngy still pumping here. All right, let's watch this one a little bit more. 50,000 shares is very light, but it's the only ticker moving. We're up on the 5-minute as well. Watching at 190, seeing if we're going to get any sort of support here. Bought at 89, looking for an extra little continuation. Maybe we're going to get it. Don't want to see this zone crack at 85. That's not good. There's the bid. No, I'm stopping out, unfortunately. We did get that volume spike over 100,000, but really failed ultimately. Kind of stuck here on grinders again, a little bit like yesterday. Now it's back at 190. It's not bad. It's crawling back. So you know the drill. If it's a grinder ticker, you can't buy a high. So I'm not allowed to buy a Qngy high since it's a grinder. Otherwise, I'm always gonna stop out of it. As painful as that is, because typically I really want to be buying these tickers high. It's typically how I trade them. Yeah, I've been trying it out for about 2 months now. It's okay. I'm not like crazy about it on the front side, but I like to use it as an indicator when a move is really kind of cooling off. I find on grinder tickers like Qngy, I find it very difficult to use. But oftentimes at the open on a new front side, sometimes I'll be really clean, and then when a move starts coming to an end, that also is quite clean. So the overall, mostly for me, is the end of a move, but in general, that's when I usually use or find the most value in the MACD. I have a video on MACD as well if you're interested in learning more on all my findings on it. Qngy pulling back, we're inching down the last 4 or 5 minutes. Let's see if we're going to find some support at the 9 EMA. So far, not really. It's having a little bit of a micro bounce right now. MACD has flatlined a little bit, so that is a good indicator. So we don't want that one to keep selling off. Still very young in this 5-minute candle. I originally bought at 89, I sold at 86, so it could easily keep pulling back. So far it's still holding. Yeah, tough ticker so far. Yeah, I agree, Tom. Qngy moves so slow that you don't really want to trade it. Some people might be really good at these grinders. It's not my kind of style. I tend to trip over myself on grinders. So I try to just buy it low and ride it, but I keep missing those. So I don't know. It's if I can get a low entry on it, great. Most likely, if I do get a low entry, then it's going to sell off even more, and then I'm going to stop out like I did here. I'm just not the person to hold, 5 candles in a row of pure chop. It's really not my strategy. So that's why I'm not super interested in this ticker at the moment. But it's the only one really moving, so it's tough. It's tough. I was thinking because Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday were really crappy. I was thinking maybe we're going to get some more action on Friday because Monday was actually really good. And usually Monday and Friday are my bad days, so I was thinking maybe it's one of these like weeks where everything's a little bit unorthodox. Doesn't really seem like it either. Big pullback there. Possible entry right above VWAP. Let's see how well it performs. 5-minute support here. Wow, look at that ask just rip above it. There's the ask again. If it gets bought into, I might consider buying it. I don't know. SPRC called out by Mason. Not bad. Some opportunity maybe on this one. Still got some upside potential. Seeing if we can maintain this uptrend here. Buying closer to the 9 EMA, looking for those simple support zones. Healthy pullback. It is on a little bit of a 5-minute backside here, crawling back below the former candle. One seven still acting as some support. Getting it chipped away here. 85. Small bid on 85. What the heck? Oh man. For some reason my hotkey was throwing up it's very frustrating just now. Took a bigger loss there than I should have due to my hotkey popping up something else. I don't know, maybe I was clicking the wrong button. That was a weird situation. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. Very small, very, very small size, so it doesn't really matter. But I don't like when those things happen. It just is uncomfortable when, you know, you click something and basically something else happens. It just makes you feel uncomfortable. So taking a small loss there. Maybe it's going to recover, but fortunately, we're just not getting continuation. So slow, slow, slow. Another slow day. Come on, guys. We gotta find something. We gotta find something moving here. Yeah, I knew VL is still stuck below VWAP. Ah, crap. Sorry to hear, Omar. Yeah, that's... Oh, those things make me so annoyed when something like that happens. What my least favorite thing with TOS is when you try to place a limit order and then that pop-up screen comes out that tells you something, some error message. It freaks me out. I'm like, I don't give a shit. Just remove the goddamn error message. I need to exit this position. Like, what are you doing? I don't know who programmed such a stupid thing. Jules says it's slow. Yeah, it is very slow. It's too slow. I'm gonna have to make a meme about that. Little October themed meme, little horror story. It's slow. Too slow. I need to add that to my list of memes. What's the best way to do something like that? I'm gonna go here. Just pop this one up here. What if we just throw like some text? No, we don't even want anything big. It's slow. All right, see, now we just have notes. Now, I don't know why I can't type. I just tried to type slow like 3 different times. No, I don't want to leave the page. Would I consider switching brokers? Oh yeah, I'd always consider switching. It would just have to be comparable, right? I think when TOS is working, it's quite nice. It's not the quickest broker by any means, but overall, it's quite nice. There's always those few things that really bother me, but every broker is going to have those few things that really bother me, right? Webull, I use it occasionally. There's way more that bothers me on Webull than that bothers me on TD Ameritrade. So I like to look at it as like constructive criticism to the platform, and maybe one day they'll fix it. I get on many calls with TOS complaining about stuff and leaving tickets, so I hope that I can be a positive force in the world of them fixing things. But I don't know, we'll see. Qngy is gone. Yeah, I mean, it just broke below VWAP and the 9 EMA. It doesn't look very good. I'm taking a few stabs today at these tickers, SPRC, Nuvl, Qngy. None of them actually ended up performing, so that's a little bit sad. So it's 9:02 right now. I was hoping we get some sort of 9 a.m. push. That didn't come through. I was hoping for originally an 88.30 push. Also nothing there. So I don't know. I guess hopefully we'll get some action at the market open. Otherwise, it's pretty much another no trade day. Luckily, I got some swings that are holding down the fort. Other than that, it's been probably the slowest October since I started trading small caps, which was pretty much 3 years ago at this point. Almost 3 years exactly. We started in November 2019. Dang, man, what's going on? I'm ready for some freaking action to come back here. Corey saying EPIX going nuts. EPIX was the ticker we were not able to trade on Tuesday, but it actually performed very well. And now I think we are able to trade it just as a test. My limit order sticks, so yeah, we can trade it. Good call here on EPIX. Yeah, maybe we'll get some trades on it. I don't know. So 5 minute, 15 minute, it's crawled up. This was Tuesday. No, wait, actually that was a Wednesday. Yep, sorry, Wednesday. Yesterday was Thursday. Kind of consolidated, sold off, found support. Now it's crawling back up. Maybe we're gonna see a move to 185 or so. Let's keep a watch on this. I'm gonna do very small size though if I do trade it. Right now it's actually quite bullish. Let's see if it holds here. Jumping in on 461, very small share size, very small share size. I'm jumping out again. Would like to re-enter. Re-entry possibly. We just got first re-entry, very small share size. Luckily, I was able to cut my losses on this one before it flushed down. This is kind of a strong flush here, but it had a quick recovery. So that's quite bullish. I wasn't able to get in quick enough on the retake of that, the retest. Let's see if we get any more continuation here. I still have very small share size on this one because it's first time trading it for me. 160, I want to see a break there. I'm going to actually buy into this, looking for continuation here. It's 463 and come on, 20. The bid is holding nicely. 63, there's an ask. I think there's a good chance we might get ripped through that. I still have very small share size. And again, ticker stalling out here, cutting and cutting some more. So, oh my lord, man, trading has been so slow these last 4 weeks. My eyes want to roll out of my head, but that's with any profession. Every profession, you have these slow weeks, slow months. It is what it is, you know. You just gotta accept it, not do anything silly, and eventually things get hot again. But it's just not the season for that, which is just very frustrating when you're in those situations because you're like, come on. I even gave EPIX several attempts there. Usually I don't hold that long. Let's see here what David is posting. Disaster relief. All right, let's go. All right, we're back on the waiting train. Back on it. Let's see some warning signs here. Highest volume was a sell candle, which sometimes when it's a new ticker that just popped up isn't the most reliable indicator. That's why I always let that, slack a little bit. Sometimes you see, a failed breakout, it pulls back, and then it really rips, but that failed breakout will have high sell volume technically in the red. Volume was over 100. That's pretty good on the 1 minute. I don't know, just a bit of a dud, that's all. Yeah, I see Nuvl. It broke VWAP and then instantly got rejected. SPRC going for a break of 116, former 5 minute high wick. There it goes. Actually just broke it. I'm not sure if there's going to be any continuation on it. SPRC. But let's pull it up. That looks very weak. Qngy also back at it again, but also almost non-existent volume. So nothing right now is tradable for me personally based on my strategy. We've been back live streaming for what, like 3 weeks now? 3 weeks, I think. Or was it all of October? Maybe 4 weeks. 3 or 4 weeks. Weird. But I've noticed that people have been coming in kind of, or like not coming in slow, but realizing over the days I've started streaming, which could be many factors. I'm not sure if it's just YouTube, the way it kind of sends out notifications or not, but almost every day we have a few people drop in. They're like, "Oh, you're streaming again," and I'm like, "Bro, I've been streaming for like 3-4 weeks." But that's fine, everyone in their own time. Plus, everyone's doing something else in their life. It's not like people are waiting for me to start streaming again. Although I've been getting a lot of feedback that people want to see me live trade. That's actually like the most feedback I've gotten. I've run a lot of surveys, and that's pretty much always what you guys are saying. So that's a big reason I'm here streaming. I like that sheep. It looks very cute. Oh, it's more of like a ram. It has these horns, these curly horns on its side. That is the most random short, Mason. This is how Ross does it. Well, if you guys see something good, start yelling at me to trade. I'd be happy to get aggressive on a ticker. I'm looking, and I'm not seeing. Ah, it's sad life. Jeff saying HCTR making some moves. I don't see it on my scanner. HCTR. HCTR. Did I spell it wrong? No. Htcr. No worries, Jeff. I do the same thing all the time. I think trading all these tickers has made me like dyslexic or something. I traded Htcr originally today, but unfortunately there was no continuation on this one. Wow, so I traded 4 tickers already and I'm read them all 4. That's never a good sign. Sometimes this happens though, and then I finally get that one ticker and then I'm up like, 500-600 on that one, and the other ones I'm all red on. So it's all about, keeping those losses small at first until you find that winner ticker, and then all it takes is 1 or 2 trades, and then you hit your profit targets. I don't know if you guys have profit targets. I don't really have any profit targets, but I like to say if I'm up 5% based on my average size, it's a good day. It's like an okay day, and then 10% of my average position size is like a good day. $9.19. What's gonna be the winner? What stock is gonna push us to the Holy Grail? That's the question. Maybe none today. It is so warm today in Berlin. It's insane. I might do a second workout session outside, or maybe later today. Definitely play some tennis. Would be nice. 8.5 minutes before the market opens. Nothing I really like. You know, Bitcoin and SPY trying to crawl up here pre-market, so that might be good, but it kind of looks like there's going to be another sell-off at the market open. This 380 zone is just too much resistance, it feels like. Let's see what happens. I'm not totally sure. So in the meantime, I'm just going to be kind of waiting here, hoping for a setup. Get aggressive when something pops up. I'm going to get ready here for the market open. I'll be right back. We got 4 minutes, almost 4.5 minutes. And we got Qngy trying to break higher. MACD flattened out more or less. $330. Come on, come on. Yeah, this market's made me go loco. We need to all pray to the pre-market gods for a second, just to think, you know, let there be a ticker. All right, so Qngy back above VWAP. I mean, there's some potential here. Volume is definitely low though, so that's a real big red flag. I don't think I'll trade anything until we see a little bit more momentum. I don't really need that many confirmations. I'll jump on something pretty quickly, but I can't have something like trending lower below VWAP and just kind of stuck. It's just that I'm just not going to touch that. Two and a half minutes. All right, well, I'm going to at least I'm going to sort by dollar volume, and I'm going to sort by time of day. I mean, time of force day, and hope for the best. Good luck, guys. Qngy. Is it going to give us some opportunity? It kind of looks like it will. It's got a lot of upside resistance, though. I'm not really sure what we're going to get out of this. We really need a pop over 2, and then this one's really in play, and then hole and half dollar, basically. So we're close. We're very close. It could be. I mean, it's definitely a 5-minute breakout with a nice 1-minute pullback and a retest of VWAP. All right, guys, good luck. Here we go. VWAP support. Is that TOS that's so laggy? So nothing's really moving on my end. I'm just trying not to touch anything for a bit here. Usually when you see a really good setup, you know. It's not usually such a mystery. SPRC trying to crawl higher. Very light volume. There's that critical 2 zone. Hit it. Found support right there on that initial pullback. Let's see if we can get it on in this one. Anything around 2, anything above 2 would probably be a good buy. Small size there at 204. Very small size still. First 20-second pullback there. Try to get another fill, but a little late there. Looking for that extra pop. I think we can see a move into the teens. 1 million shares there being traded. That's very strong. Good to see that. 206. Looking for that break over 206. Bought a little bit more there. Still looking for the break over 206. Remember, $2 is major resistance, and we broke that on a pretty good volume candle, so that's really good to see that. Looking for that move over 206. The ask getting chipped away here. Nice. Did not go into the teens like I thought it would, to be honest. Still seeing some resistance here. One more attempt. You see that ask coming in? There's the move into the teens possibly. 209. Oh my lord. All right, I'm taking profits. Stopping out of this one. Oh my god, stop. It's driving me insane. Oh, sloppy, sloppy. Oh my god, come on. Forgot how to use my keyboard. That was a mistake, but at least it was a mistake that worked. Still not a good situation to be in. 2-2, nice. So I actually ended up stopping out too soon at 208. Look at that move. So we finally got a break there. So it was a very delayed break, but that's fine. So that's a good volume, really nice volume. That 1 minute pullback was a little bit sketchy, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of got stuck there a little bit too long. One more minute in this 5 minute candle. For some reason my browser is getting stuck here. I don't know why. Closed it. Bigger support around 209. That's where the bid was asking, stacking originally. Possible continuation here to over 2-3. $1.50 is what I'm looking for. Right now, still a very strong ticker. 20 seconds left though in the 5 minute. 223 breakout. Let's see it. Boom. Wow. That might be a hold coming up here. 17% move. That's huge. Found support. Maybe it's going to pull back a little bit more here. 205. Possible break over 205. Looking for an entry around 41 and then move over 25. That was a very strong move so far. Ticker's got some pretty decent momentum in it. Taking some risk here off the table just because we're not getting a reversal like I would have hoped as quick. Stopping out the rest. Small, I don't know, that was a small scratch trade. Didn't really get the move I was looking for. 5 minute, still in a pretty decent little hammer candle here. I'm not sure if we're going to get an instant pop higher though. We've been kind of struggling in this area. Looking for that. I was originally looking for a quick move back over 2.5. That did not work out. So SPRC guys as well is moving. Probably getting some attention to it. Pretty decent volume as well. Just keep that in mind. We're still on a 5-minute pullback here, so got to be a little bit more careful. Back above, former 5-minute close for a second there. This feels a little bit weak here. I'm going to give it a bit longer, give it a bit more time. A lot of sell volume all the time on this one. Wow, SPRC is absolutely ripping right now. A little bit tough to trade this one with that spread. Taking some small profits there. Let's go back to Qngy. Just look at this one. 938. SPRC is very strong right now. 5-minute crawling. Looking for a micro pullback here back into the 70s. This might actually get halted here. I think Qngy, I hope it doesn't get halted, but it might. I hope it pulls back again. If it keeps ripping, it's going to get halted. It's already up over 17%. Yeah, boom. Qngy just halted. Let's go back to SPRC, pulling back. New 5-minute coming up soon here. More support in the mid to low 20s. A lot of resistance on this ticker, and this ticker tends to fail quite often based on the daily. Hopefully you guys got some of these breakouts. I unfortunately did not do my best trading, but that's fine. Let's see if we can get a little bit better moves on my end. Otherwise, no stress. I kind of wanted to get SPRC here, but I didn't think it was going to rip again. New 5-minute popping up now. I can't get my order book to show the right decimal places on SPRC. Here we go for a second. Now it's showing. Nuvl also breaking higher at 37 right now, so above VWAP. Market's corrected nicely. Coin and Bitcoin all green. $53.45. No, wait, $43.55. Keep an eye out for that. That's when Qngy might be opening up. The decimal place problem is really frustrating on this ticker. I got a partial fill there, but didn't really amount to much. Now it's back. Had a good entry at least. Whoa, SPRC just had a big old sell-off there. Support came in at 22. Really good support zone. I was actually looking to get an entry in the low 20s, but I personally kept missing it. Just in case it has a flash move here again. There we go. Looking for a crawl back higher to around 25 or so. I'm not sure if we'll get that. I'm just going to take quick profits on this one. Kind of a little inching higher there. Let's go back to Qngy. So I was able to get back in the green at least on SPRC, so that's nice. All right, we got another basically minute on Qngy. Gonna reduce size. Good chance it's gonna open higher based on the volume profile. This ticker is really ripping right now. Really ripping. 17 million market cap, 6 million shares outstanding. So yeah, this is a classic low float. Really good to see that action on this one. All right, guys, 15 seconds here. The last candle here was insane, 10%, so small size. Here we go. Ooh, 10-minute halt, I guess. I was not expecting a 10-minute halt. Bitcoin. Oh, no, it's up. Qngy. That was a delayed open. First pullback to 69. Found support right away. New high. Breaking higher. High a day. Wow. Quick breakout there. Wanted to jump on that one over 3, but I hesitated and I missed it. Quick pullback. 2 million shares being traded right now. Volume is definitely in the room. This ticker is over $3 right now. This is a 140% gapper. It's absolutely amazing. SPRC, guys, it just had a huge flush and it's really falling off a cliff right now. SPRC, look at that, just deadly dangerous. This might get halted to the downside. 13%. That might make traders a little bit nervous on Qngy. Yeah, I hesitated on Qngy one too many times. It's only 9.45. But beautiful action. I'm just going to trade smaller size because for some reason I'm hesitating way more than I usually would. I don't know why. Probably because I'm just not even expecting this kind of action for a day like today. Five minutes still very bullish, but it is slightly extended here. Fourth big green candle in a row on the 5 minute. And it struggled to break higher in those first 50 seconds. Let's see what the next minute gives us. 35, the ask is still strong. Oh, just missed my fill there. Man, you got to be so quick to get these fills sometimes. Crawls higher right away. Don't really want to chase in this area though. Removing limit orders for now. I don't like getting the same trade twice. Wouldn't be surprised if it pulled back a little bit more. I'm going to put a limit order there just in case though. Here we go. This is why you don't want to do the same trade twice. Now it's found some bids at 23. Bit of a shooting star 5-minute candle overall. New minute popping up now. Possible break back over 3.5. Still support at 323. I just think people might get stopped out if it breaks below 24, 23. So that's why I'm not buying here. But I might miss the move over 3.5, but that's fine. Got an entry at 18. And one entry a little bit lower with an average of 16.5. New minute popping up in 8 seconds. Bit of a shooting star candle here. Stronger pullback, 15%, 16%. I'm not sure if we're going to get a full-on reversal at all. So that was a nice little pop to 23. Taking some profits there. Oh my God, TOS, come on. Dang, how many times have I had TOS alert issues today? It's not always TOS's fault. Sometimes I place limit orders that are in the wrong spot and that triggers the alert, and I know I have to watch out with that. I just find it's very annoying that there's even an alert to begin with. Those orders should just not exist, which is very frustrating. So Qngy, nice move back above 36. To be honest, I didn't think we would get a move over 36, so good to see that. I'm still trading very small size. Julie says slightly extended, yeah. Slightly extended. Now it's crawling back up. Possible new high, 68. Can we break it? Boom! Just like that. That was some good momentum right there. Good to see that. MACD's also really strong right now. Let's quickly go to the daily and map this one out a little bit more. I didn't think we'd get such a nice move today. So yeah, $5.50 like we were saying pre-market. So nothing new here. I think we all know what to do. Maybe we'll get a run to 550 or so. So a lot of resistance under 4. We did just pull back. 3.5 obviously going to be new support. I'm not sure if we're going to rip over 4 just yet. Could see it though. We're getting a little bit of divergence. We got volume going lower while price going higher. Possible break of 4. 390 was just tapped. Maybe we'll get a move here. We still got 3 minutes in this 5-minute candle, so this is very strong. hard to say where this is going to find support. There's definitely some support right below the 70s. I just don't know if we're going to see that kind of pullback. We still got 2 minutes in this 5 minute candle, so it's still pretty fresh. Just in case there's a quick move, I'll put an order at 6.3. I don't expect that to get filled though. We're holding this high here above 70 very, very well. Bid at 75 that just held. Still very strong here. Move to 67. Take some really quick profits if possible on this one. TOS just totally froze on me there. Man, I'm getting so uncomfortable trading on TOS these last few days. Small win, small trade. 9:54 a.m. Eastern time. 5 minute has been very strong here. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pullbacks already. I haven't seen this in like forever. I think in August we had a few moves like this, but other than that, it's pretty much been, I don't know, last year. It's been so slow. There's that first break of the 9 EMA. We had a lot of support in the low 20s, so possible entry in the low 20s, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to go for that. I don't see a move back above. I mean, we might hold the 9 EMA here. Bit of a shooting star on the 5 minute. Nice, Corey. Happy to hear that, man. Take those profits and just freaking chili vanilli. So Qngy did actually have a nice little recovery here. I was kind of thinking we might get a bigger sell-off. This is where things are going to get a little bit interesting and a little bit choppy, I think. Got to be careful here, guys. We did break that 9 EMA. Who would have thought Monday and Friday today were the only days I made profit? That is like reverse everything. What does that even mean? Man, it was kind of sad what happened to SPRC, huh? This ticker just fell off a cliff and died. Luckily, I was able to get green on it, or get back green on it before it, fell off a cliff. EPIX was one of the, first tickers I was trading today. I think I was trading this one pre-market. That just did not do anything. Pre-market today was a real snoozer. But I gotta say, we're getting that opportunity to make some good memes. Although I got a lot to practice, so... I think with EPIX, for example, it's felt a little bit like a leftover ticker. What is that thing? Oh my god, that thing looks terrifying. What is that, like a sloth that's never seen sun before? Oh my god, Jesus Christ. So good. I always just assume you guys are not watching my stream in the Discord. I don't know, because I don't know who is and who isn't, so I just kind of type a lot of things double in that group. Or I say it and then type it, so I don't type it double. Let's go back to Qngy. So yeah, the second we broke the 9 EMA, I knew this ticker was more or less done. Now I'm not saying that it's done all day today. Maybe it just needs a little bit of consolidation. Definitely on the 5 minute, it needs to consolidate. Maybe we're gonna get a pop over 4, and who knows? Maybe it's gonna end up over $20. It's somewhat unlikely, but it's not out of the realms of possibility. We see it time and time again. So, right now it's just kind of taking a breather. You can also tell volume's kind of drying up on this one. People are, leaving a little bit the game. It's also Friday. Do you want to take that into consideration? I think if today was Tuesday, and I was like, oh man, maybe we should just stick around till 11 o'clock. That's a thought that would go through my head, and I would probably do it. But on a Friday, I'm like, other traders are going to take off. I'm thinking about taking off. Maybe I'm not going to keep trading this one. Making a profit says, I think it's a market maker. That super weird creature. Oh my god, that's perfect. I'm going to make a meme out of that. It's a furry dog. That's not a furry dog. That's the, I think it's freaking, put it in the, I would throw it in that lake next to that chick. There's possibly a good entry coming up here right above VWAP. I would probably consider front running this one a little bit, but I just don't trade the backside anymore, so this is not a trade for me. Period. But yeah, I would be looking for an entry on another red candle here, maybe around 27 or so. If I was trading, I'm not telling you guys to trade. I'm just kind of, I often walk trades through in my head, and when I'm streaming, I just do it out loud because I'm always thinking, what would I do? Okay, so that would have been a missed opportunity, so I would have not got filled there. But I like to be more risk averse, especially on the backside. Man, so Qngy, this was a beauty today, huh? I mean, look at this front side. This front side was killer. This ticker's up 150%. This is why it was so easy to make money in 2020 and like the first quarter of 2021. We had tickers like this every single day. And they would run 300%, 500%. I think we had one that did 3,000%. And it would just be like an hour-long front side. Like, it was hard not to make money. I was still very risk averse because I was new to the front side's momentum strategy, so I wasn't sizing. I was still very cautious, but man, that was the gold. So if we get a few more of these setups, like, I mean, that's all we need. We don't even need a lot. So, you know, I made $1,000 this week, which isn't that much, but it's better than nothing. It was a super slow week for me. Little profits add up. If you guys want to support the channel, don't forget to retweet that meme we made today. We're going to be making memes. I'm going to try every market open, every pre-market. Let me see, check the comments here. I haven't checked them in like a couple minutes. Dex, I moved from TOS to DAS Trader, connected to TD Ameritrade, 150 per month, but well worth it in my opinion. Night and day difference, no lag at open, fluffy, fully customizable hotkeys, just an FYI. Not fluffy. All right, thanks for sharing that, Dex. 150 a month seems like actually totally worth it. DAS Trader connected to TD Ameritrade. And you could probably connect to other brokers from there too. So if you want to take advantage of, let's say, Webull at 4 a.m. trading, which I don't know if I want to do, but that's actually not a bad idea. So, I mean, 150. And we're talking about $1,800 a year. Yeah, it's like 2-3% of my profits at the moment. So it's not like crazy a lot. And if it helps me trade, like if I didn't have that stupid error message today, maybe I would have felt more comfortable, because these little things that happen on TOS sometimes make me hesitate and they make me lose a little bit of conviction. And sometimes all that you need is that extra like 2-3% conviction that make you re-enter or use a little bit bigger size. So it's a lot of these little issues that add up that really hinder you sometimes more than it looks. Because I know on my good days where like these mistakes don't happen, I'll really edge into tickers sometimes and make some, you know, fat daddy profits. But I know if there was like an issue, I would hesitate probably for a second. All right, guys, Qngy, study. If you did not record yourself, rewatch this, and definitely maybe on Monday morning, go to on demand and replay this one as well. This is the ticker you want to study. So that's what I'm going to be doing for sure. And again, if you did not record yourself or you don't have on demand, you can just rewatch this live stream and just, you know, think, okay, what's the price action doing? What's the price action doing? What should I be doing right now? Just think. Replay. If you want to know how I backtest and watch that backtesting video I just came out with. Htcr. This was another dud ticker. I don't even know what to say on these kind of tickers. Dud. What else did we trade? We traded SPRC, and I'm so happy I was able to somehow crawl out of my little miniature hole on this one. I was never really read that much. I think I was read like $70 or something. But I had, you know, two trades that, or maybe even 3 trades that put me back in the green, which, you know, it's kind of a lot of trades to get back in the green on a ticker that you're only down $70 on, but still. Wasn't the best opportunities. And a lot of the trades were very scalpy. And the spread and the order book on this ticker sucked for sure. Hard to place orders and get proper fills. Yeah, it's also sometimes keeps me a little bit at bay. So one of the updates we actually made today, if you go, for example, to the import transactions report page, you can see what kind of imports you do, which I think will be really helpful for people. To kind of see the status. If you import a really large file, you'll be able to see the status of that file. So today, made $360, and I actually made a little bit more, $325. So if we come back here, you'll see it. I'm up $325 on this one for the day. Nice little small green day. Nothing too crazy, but I'm pretty happy because, you know, in the summertime, my average is closer to like 250 right now. So technically it's above average trading day. My total winners here only at 57%. That's not that great. I just was not able to... I was not really able to, I don't know, get into a better flow. I did feel like my flow was a little bit off today. But my, you know, profit margin at 75% is actually really good. So I think on average, I'm closer to like 27-30%. I think that's my average for this portfolio. So, I mean, obviously green days are always going to be higher because it's a green day. So average win here, this is what's really nice. I mean, we're talking like a 1 to 3 risk reward. That's actually really good. I rarely have a 1 to 3. Sometimes I have better, but that's very, very rare. So was able to, you know, take some nice wins afterwards in the afternoon. But man, look at this position size. You can tell I didn't have a lot of conviction in Qngy. I didn't have a lot of confidence trading this ticker. If I have more confidence and I'm like really excited, or like not excited, that's the wrong word, but I feel like I'm in a flow, I'll size up pretty fast. So I only did $3,000 average position size today. This is embarrassing. So actually today I did a 10% profit day. Today was a 10% profit day based on my average position size. So today is actually a really good trading day for me profit-wise. Again, my problem was I just did not size up properly. So that was a little bit embarrassing, especially at my level. How long I've been trading for, I should have been a little bit more aggressive there for sure. Running P&L here, so you could see Monday was a green day, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday were reds, and then finally today I was able to walk away with another green day. Today started red. I think that probably threw off my confidence a little bit. I just had one red trade after another. It really wasn't until like halfway through the day after the market opened I was able to get back green, which is very unusual for me. That's like not usually how things go for me. What happened on Tuesday? Was I off on Tuesday? Did I forget to import my trades on Tuesday? Oh yeah, this was my stomach flu day. I had food poisoning, and I also took Monday off. Well, I took one trade, and then I had hardware issues, and then I took off, and then Wednesday, Thursday, I was slowly getting back into the things. So there we go. But nice to be green there. Yeah, Dot says you were sick. Took me a while to even realize that, to remember that. Slow month though. So slow. Game the System says great month so far. Oh man, beautiful. Heck yeah, dude, congrats. Those are some really nice statistics. One trade a day. How do you do that? That's impressive. How come you had it? Oh yeah, you had that huge winner on Wednesday. I remember you were freaking out about that because you got the SPY right before it popped. Yeah, that was really nice. That was amazing. Congrats on that trade, man. So overall for October, my stats here, let's quickly look at it, and we can compare it to this month, or today. So today, why does it not go back? Very weird. Duplicate, well, I'm having a real brain fart right now. This is like the weirdest issue I've ever seen in my life. All right, so let's go back to so yeah, very slow month for me. $899. That's bad. But like I said, every month is a little bit different. All you need sometimes with day trading is just 1 or 2 really good months, and they'll pay for your whole year. So a lot of trading is a little bit of a waiting game. That's why it's so good to limit yourself to like only 2 or 3 hours of trading per day. That's what I do for myself, and then I just walk away. So this month, my risk reward is definitely positive, which is good. It's usually always negative, but my win ratio is quite low. So that basically means I wasn't able to, ride any sort of front side and really get into a flow. And that's for sure. Like my flow this month was just totally off. I could really feel it. So that was definitely overall kind of frustrating. Like I don't know if it was my flow or if it was just overall the tickers that were being presented to us were just really shitty. And I think it's a little bit both. Probably the latter a bit more because. I don't know, maybe it was just me, but usually if we get some opportunity, I don't know, like there's really only 1 week I was off, and that was last week because I was abroad. Other than that, I was like pretty much in the zone, especially the first two months, and maybe the first week of the month because I was streaming. I started streaming again, so maybe that was a little bit distracting. So yeah, maybe there was some internal factors that kept me from really getting green this month, but that's fine. Overall, let's quickly go to the analytics here for this portfolio stats, and the big winner is my swing trading. Wow, we had some big 2,000 plus winners several times, so the swing trading is really holding down the fort for October. So that was really nice. I guess maybe I'll talk about that in another video. Forrest says, Forrest says there was a bull flag. That's true. So overall, 126,000 up on this account, 129,000 if you don't count the reg fees. Let's just go to my insights page really quickly here. I could tell my brain needs a weekend. I could really feel it. So yeah, we're inching up slowly but surely, but it's been a little bit slow. You can also tell my volume overall this year has really decreased. Just the opportunities this year were very, very light, so I didn't feel comfortable sizing like I really wanted to. But hopefully we'll get some more opportunities up and coming. So this week I made most of my money on Monday and Friday, so that's really unusual because typically Monday and Friday are bad days for me. All right, guys, I think on that note, I'm going to go ahead and call it. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, and I will see you then first thing Monday morning, and I'll probably see you in a short as well tomorrow or today. So till then, guys, like always, stay safe and make some awesome trades, and don't forget to check out the Discord. I'll be in there as well after the stream. Cheers, everyone.